Honestly, I have always been reluctant to discuss Israel because almost every time I criticize it, my videos get flagged, and the channel's traffic noticeably drops for a while afterward. However, Israel is an unavoidable topic. I mentioned in a previous video that I used to have a positive view of Israel due to a special emotional connection between two ancient nations. But since the Gaza war, I have consistently criticized Israel. Under the leadership of the reckless Netanyahu, Israel has completely lost control. It can no longer find any excuse to cover up its war crimes. For example, the UN Charter is nothing but a piece of scrap paper to Israel. It recently bombed Qatar, a sovereign nation, on the pretext of targeting Hamas leaders. I do not know what business Hamas leaders have with Qatar. Although I strongly dislike Hamas, this is a matter between Palestine and Qatar, and it took place in Qatar. Israel blatantly bombed a sovereign country without any legitimate reason, a country with 10,000 U.S. troops stationed there, considered a loyal ally by the U.S., spending heavily on American weapons and investing significantly in the U.S. If Israel is the U.S.'s dog, then this dog has gone completely mad and needs to be restrained. I even have the illusion that Israel is the master and the U.S. is its herding dog. Due to the U.S.'s protection, the UN is utterly powerless against Israel. Israel has gone from attacking those who threaten it to attacking whomever it wants. U.S. President Trump said the bombing of Qatar was not his decision but Netanyahu's, and he expressed regret for it. This is utter nonsense. Israel uses American fighter jets and relies on U.S. satellite intelligence systems. The moment those jets take off from their bases, the U.S. military knows immediately. Even if Netanyahu did not inform him, Trump could have notified Qatar and neighboring countries right away. If Israel acted without his approval, he could have ordered the remote shutdown of Israel's fighter jet controls or even commanded U.S. forces to shoot them down. Qatar hosts a massive U.S. military base, and the entire Middle East is covered by a tight U.S. intelligence network and military outposts. Some say Israel's Mossad has compromising material on Trump related to Epstein, so Netanyahu, like Putin, does not care about Trump at all. I am not inclined to believe conspiracy theories. I prefer another explanation. In the U.S.'s view, Qatar is unimportant and holds no cards. The U.S. has already militarily occupied Qatar, and in economic and financial terms, Qatar heavily depends on the U.S. In Trump's eyes, those without leverage do not deserve to negotiate with him. He does as he pleases. Netanyahu can serve as the U.S.'s enforcer in the Middle East, while Qatar has no such role. This also reflects a deeper truth. Islamic countries can never truly be allies of the U.S. In the Western mindset, the Crusades have not ended. They have not forgotten the fall of Jerusalem or Constantinople. Whether it is Turkey or Saudi Arabia, do not be fooled by the value you currently offer the U.S. or the respect they seem to show you. You must understand that in their eyes, you will always be enemies. I am curious how a country like the U.S., which champions human rights and prides itself on freedom and democracy, can tolerate Israel leveling Gaza and brutally treating its civilians. On reflection, the answer is not hard to find. In their eyes, Muslims are not human. I must admit I am not a Muslim or a fan of Muslim culture, and I strongly dislike extremist Islamic groups like Hamas. But I am a normal human being with empathy. I cannot imagine how the U.S., which has armed Israel to the teeth, allows it to commit atrocities against women and children in Gaza. I know Islamic countries have their historical grudges and differing stances, but how can you remain so calm and unmoved in the face of Israel's atrocities? With so many countries, how have you allowed Israel to become the Middle East's bully? If the U.S. is the mastermind behind all this, why do you rush to talk about friendship with the U.S.? The irony is that the UN headquarters is in New York, where the Statue of Liberty stands, its glow illuminating the U.S. and allowing its people to enjoy freedom, democracy, and inalienable human rights. But this prosperity comes at the cost of endless wars around the world. The U.S. has never stopped creating wars and conflicts globally. During the Gaza war, Israel shelled UN peacekeeping forces, nearly causing casualties. Many Chinese netizens were furious, saying Chinese peacekeepers should retaliate against Israel. I disagree. The Middle East is not China's homeland, and Gaza, bombed by Israel, is not a Chinese city. If Islamic countries choose to cozy up to the U.S. politically, invest economically in the U.S., allow U.S. troops to be stationed there, and waver between China and the U.S. in their competition, trying to please both sides, why should China go to war with Israel? Israel has not dropped a single bomb on China or kidnapped or killed any Chinese citizens. We deeply sympathize with this war, but it is not worth getting involved. Many in my comments section criticize my stance on Israel. To them, I say this: for criticizing India, especially exposing Modi's persecution of Muslims, my channel was banned by the Indian government, and Indian users must use a VPN to watch my videos. For criticizing Israel, at least 15 of my videos have been flagged, and more than 10 have been deleted. I am a content creator. I need to earn a living. I have paid a real economic price, far more than you keyboard warriors. I am Chinese, not your savior. There is no savior in this world. The only ones who can save you are yourselves.